Welcome back. Meteorologist Joe Ranieri is joining us. And Joe, we had a relatively dry day, but some changes are on the horizon, right?
Right around 11 o'clock tonight, we'll be looking at that radar showing a lot of greens and maybe some yellows and some blues up in the Oregon Cascades. That's right. We are looking at a strong system that's going to be moving on shore here in just the next couple of hours. It's already starting to move in and along parts of the northern Oregon coast. Here in the city, though, we're looking at a temperature of 47 degrees, mostly cloudy skies. And here's a look on the radar right now. It's a pretty strong frontal system that's going to be bringing in some very windy conditions, gusts overnight and especially into tomorrow, anywhere from 25 to 30 miles an hour. We'll zoom out a little bit. You can kind of see there's this cold air coming in from the Gulf of Alaska that's going to slowly see our snow levels drop over the next couple of days. So if you're going to be around town tomorrow, you don't really have anything to worry about. The roads will be fine throughout the coast and the valley floor, but up in the higher elevations, that includes the Oregon Cascades as well as the Coast Range, you'll be seeing some watches and warnings. Of course, there's that winter weather advisory through parts of the mountains tonight and into early part of Monday morning. Next system arrives overnight, and as it does, we'll be looking at heavy snow for the Oregon Cascades. Cold air moves in next week, and we could be seeing a wintry mix potentially down to the valley floor at times. I think that really won't happen and materialize until the later part of the week. Regardless, we do have some cold air in place, and with it is some precipitation. So speaking of the precipitation, here we are early tomorrow morning. Just after midnight is when the heaviest bands of rain will start to move through, and throughout the later part of the morning, we'll start to see some drier weather, maybe a little bit of some sunshine, but just expect to see some cool and showery conditions a good part of tomorrow. Meanwhile, throughout the Oregon Cascades, that snowfall is going to be heavy and thick and intense at times. And again, snow level drops down to 3,000 feet tonight. I'm forecasting anywhere from potentially 3 to 6 inches of snow just overnight. By the end of tomorrow, there could be close to a foot of snow in a few of the higher elevations near the ski resort. So as we look at the wind forecast, you can see gusts up to 25, 30 miles an hour along the Oregon beaches, mainly throughout the northern part of the coast. And it's going to be pretty windy throughout the Oregon Cascades as well. And as we look at the rainfall amounts, we could be looking at anywhere from a half of an inch to close to an inch in a few locations, basically between late tonight and the early part of next week. And throughout the Oregon Cascades, you could be looking at more than 4 inches of rain. I think a lot of that is going to be snowfall. As we look over the next few days, we are going to be seeing that cold air move through. So I don't expect to see, widespread accumulation on the valley floor, but it could be a mix of rain and snow throughout a couple of mornings next week. It'll look pretty, and then by the afternoon, we'll be seeing our temperatures well above freezing. Here's a live look now outside Timberline Lodge with a temperature of 32 degrees. Yeah, once that system starts to hit the mountains, that temperature is going to drop like a rock, and with it, the snow level as well. And those snow showers will be piling up pretty quick and intense. So heavy snow overnight, anywhere from 3 to 6 inches possible. Overnight lows in the mid to the upper 20s. Highs tomorrow will be just above freezing throughout much of the mountain passes. So be prepared for some very challenging driving conditions. This model is showing by between tonight and the end of Monday night over 2 feet of snow through some of the Oregon Cascades. Tomorrow, I'm forecasting a daytime high of 46 degrees, windy and rainy at times. And on that 7-day forecast, we're going to be seeing much cooler air move through over the next few days. A chance to see a wintry mix on Tuesday morning, drier for Wednesday, and another chance to see some of a mix of rain and snow early Thursday morning. We'll be right back.